Okay, we're gonna go home. We got Theo back from the vet yesterday, Friday the 28th, after taking him in Tuesday night, the 25th. We noticed Theo acting strange around 11 p.m. on Tuesday. Usually he likes to play with our second cat Loop, but he was growling and hissing at her when she'd come near him, especially if she came near his abdomen or lower. He was really unhappy if we tried to touch him there too. He was going to the litter box a lot, trying to pee, but couldn't. He then started roaming around the house, squatting, trying to pee, but couldn't. He tried to hide because of his discomfort. When he wasn't doing that, he was pacing around or trying to find a comfortable position to sit, sometimes sitting up and licking his genitals. As soon as we figured out what was likely happening, we rushed him to the emergency animal clinic. He was diagnosed pretty quickly with a urinary blockage. If it isn't caught within the first 24 hours, blockages can cause kidney damage. If it isn't caught within 48 hours or sooner, the cat can die. Male cats are much more susceptible because their urethras are way smaller than female cats. The vet had to give him anesthesia and put in a catheter to free the blockage, give him antibiotics for any bacteria that grew during the blockage, and observe him until he was able to pee on his own. Our bill was about $1,500, and he'll need to be on a urinary care diet for the rest of his life. So how can you avoid this? Make sure there's plenty of fresh water for your cats. Make sure there's one clean litter box per cat plus one, because the mineral buildup that causes the obstructions starts growing in a full bladder. If a cat doesn't feel safe and comfortable using a litter box, trouble starts. Feed your cats at the same time every day to avoid stress. And finally, it's best to feed your cat wet food. I know, it's gross and expensive, but not as expensive as the vet bills for an obstruction or a reobstruction or the surgery necessary if they're obstructed 3 times. It's been a stressful few days, but we're so glad to have Theoden home. Take good care of your furry companion, loves.